top tools or indicators I think every trader should know. I'm going to be speaking to you guys from my perspective and the indicators I have been using for the last 5 plus years to make more profitable trades. And I'm going to be using these indicators to tell you what's happening with Onyxcoin because Onyxcoin has broken out of a major pattern, hasn't done too much yet, and right now it is taking a dip. And what it could be looking like for Onyx Coin based on the indicators I use. Now, right now Onyx Coin is down about 10%. Okay, it has broken out of this falling wedge pattern. Okay, this is the daily time frame. Falling wedges are one of the main indicators I use, well, it's which is part of charting, right? Continuously charting what's going on with the candles, okay? That's very important to continuously refresh the charts. I refresh my charts. I continuously chart my patterns 3-4 times at least throughout the day just to make sure that if anything changes within the pattern or with the data, that I am staying on top of it. Okay. Now, wedge patterns is one of the very common, if not the most common patterns you guys will see if you guys start charting, and it's very simple and effective because it tells you after an extensive downtrend on that time frame, it is likely to break back out to the upside, and in this case, it did. Price target for Onyx coin here, XCN, would be about 2.5 cents price target. Price targets are estimates only. There could be more or less. Very much depends on the markets, and in that case, would be very much depend on Bitcoin. In my opinion, right now, Bitcoin is still very bullish. Just broke out of all-time highs, right? But these are just my opinions, not financial advice, and you should do your own research. Um, I am long on quite a bit of Bitcoin. I am long on Bitcoin and quite a bit of altcoins. So that is just my opinion right now. It's still bullish. I'll tell you guys when I change my opinion. And for for Onyx Coin here, is this dip? Um, is this dip major? Is it going to be fatal? Right? In my opinion, no, because it broke out of these moving averages on this daily time frame, right? Including the daily 200 SMA, which has all types of significance. Reached about 2 cents before getting a retest back to the daily moving average, daily 21 SMA, right? About 1.7 cents, the blue line here. Very important that that the price action holds above these moving averages. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking good, okay? At least in the short term. Now, on this weekly time frame, okay, much more clear picture since we're zooming out. Onyx coin broke above the weekly 21 SMA, which is the blue line here. Why are moving averages important? They're one of the indicators I use to let me know where traders could be potentially taking profits, or where the price action gets rejected, or where traders are likely to open positions, which are support levels. Okay, so these are some key support and resistance levels to be paying attention to. Now, so let's see. Let's take a look into the smaller time frame here for Onyx Coin. Okay, now another falling wedge pattern on this hourly time frame. Okay, it has had a very steep dip here, basically breaking below the falling wedge pattern here. Now, in my opinion here, this breakdown is not a solid breakdown, okay? If Onyx coin actually ends up back into the pattern, that tells me this is a bear trap, right? And this falling wedge pattern is still valid, and that a breakout to the upside is still likely. So, given all those ifs, right? If this price action ends back into the falling wedge pattern, and if it breaks out by this point, for example, price target for Onyx coin would be about 1.9 cents. So that's basically what I'm seeing for Onyx coin on a higher time frame down to a smaller time frame. Very much depends on what Bitcoin does as well. It still has quite a bit of dominance over the markets. So that's basically what I'm seeing. If you guys want to continue seeing more of Onyx Coin, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.